In the year 2045, humanity had made astonishing advancements in technology. Space exploration, once a distant dream, had become a reality. Earth's leading nations had formed the United Interplanetary Coalition, UIC, pooling their resources for one common goal: the colonization of Mars. The red planet was seen as humanity's future, a second chance at life in case Earth could no longer sustain its growing population. For years, unmanned missions had been sent to Mars, delivering supplies, constructing outposts, and laying the foundation for human settlement. Finally, the day came when the UIC announced the launch of the first manned mission to Mars. This mission, named Project Horizon, was headed by Commander Sarah Ortiz, a seasoned astronaut with a reputation for calmness under pressure. Ortiz's team was composed of the best minds on Earth. Dr. Ethan Keller, a leading expert in astrobiology, was on board to study any potential life forms or signs of ancient Martian civilizations. There was Captain Malik Shapiro, an expert in planetary engineering, responsible for setting up human habitats. Dr. Lena Rinaldi, a cyberneticist, was tasked with maintaining the team's advanced robotics. Lastly, Lieutenant Jason Lee, a highly trained security specialist, was included to ensure the team's safety from any unforeseen dangers. The journey to Mars took 6 months. The Horizon spacecraft had been specially designed for the long voyage. Inside, the crew remained in cryogenic sleep, their vital signs monitored by an advanced AI system named Apollo. As they neared Mars, Apollo initiated the revival sequence, and one by one, the crew emerged from their cryosleep pods, groggy but excited. "Welcome to Mars orbit," Apollo announced with a synthesized yet strangely comforting voice. The red planet loomed large outside the ship's windows, its barren surface a mix of dust storms and craters. Ortiz floated into the command center, her movements graceful in the zero-gravity environment. "Status report," she ordered, her voice steady. "All systems functioning within optimal parameters," Apollo replied. "You are now ready for descent." The crew strapped into their seats as Horizon began its descent through Mars' thin atmosphere. The planet's surface rushed up to meet them as they passed through a curtain of dust clouds. After what seemed like an eternity, the ship landed with a gentle thud. The crew exchanged nervous but excited glances. This was it, they were the first humans to set foot on Mars. "Commander Ortiz, the airlock is ready," Apollo said. "You may begin the exit protocol." Ortiz moved to the airlock, her heart pounding with a mix of anticipation and anxiety. This was a moment that would be remembered in history. The doors hissed open, and she stepped out, her boots touching the dusty Martian soil. She gazed at the horizon, the vast, desolate landscape stretching endlessly in every direction. It was beautiful in its own eerie way. "First steps on Mars, logged," Apollo reported as the rest of the crew followed. The team immediately got to work, unloading equipment, setting up communication arrays, and testing the environment. Everything was proceeding according to plan. But there was something unsettling about the silence of Mars, a silence that seemed to watch them, as if the planet itself was waiting for something. 2 weeks passed, and the team had settled into a routine. They had established a base camp near the edge of the massive Valles Marineris Canyon, a site chosen for its geological interest and the availability of underground ice reserves.